Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married. Now you know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
think so? First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Welcome to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and content. Yeah, no, my bad. A little voice. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app, I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Corey, my guy.
Yep.
Back in the business.
What do you got?
All right, bro. So this is the thing, and this is what I thought about. We did the playlist. We did the dates. Now, we're headed into cuddle season. Everybody's about to, get something to snuggle up with for the fall.
3 months.
Yeah. I mean, for the
leagues.
next 90 days, depending where you are, it may run into January, February. But I feel like you need some, what is it called? Netflix and kill. Little cuddle season movies to watch.
Keep you busy.
Keep you busy. I mean, this is the thing. I feel as well with the playlist, I feel like guys don't know what movie to put on when they have a girl coming over.
So you think a girl comes over, they're in bed, couch, whatever, watching a movie,
Yeah,
and
couch,
you think
whatever.
guys have fumbled it, have messed it
Put
up.
on Hustle and Flow, put on Top Gun, put on
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. I'll be back. Nah. Then put on Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. Go ahead.
What do you think that is, though? They don't know what movie, or they're just putting on their personal favorite
They're
movies?
putting on their personal favorite,
boy.
bro. They putting on Anbach 2, like, guys, my God. She's not trying
Fast
to
and Furious.
Yeah, family. Nah, bro. Nah. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. I figured we would start shooting off some movies that you should typically watch when you are, movies that you should typically watch when you are having a girl over. Or you going to a girl's house to watch a movie, chill, have a little, Drake says good weed and white wine. You might have a little cab, chill, catch a vibe,
Cook in with the movie.
Yeah, man. So this is what I'm saying, and this is what I think. I think you need to take yourself out of the equation. I think you need to put on movies that both of you have already seen.
Okay.
And if you don't watch those type of movies, fine. We got a list for you. But what I'm saying is these movies are easy to remember, super catchy, and they're not really there for you to pay so much attention to. Right. She's not going to be drawn in by the plot and all this stuff because she's seen it 700 times. But it's one of her favorite movies. It's a go-to movie. It's stuff like that you should be
recognizing.
Not even that. You should have this in your arsenal, bro. Like,
whatever movie you put on that's a good movie, she's going to be like, oh, I love this movie. Like, she probably already seen it.
Back in my heyday, about a decade ago or so, man, my roommate, he had on Purple Rain. Oof. Hey, they say Purple Rain. They say Prince is the only person that could take you with makeup. Only guy that could take your girl in makeup and heels. I believe it.
Blouses.
I believe it. He's the only guy that could probably take your girl in makeup and heels. Yep. No problem. Your girl like, I'll be home late. No, you won't. You're not
Super Bowl performance in the rain too.
Oh man, how you gonna see Purple Rain in the rain? So I figure we need to, just like we did with the playlist, I think we're gonna need to do a
music playlist.
Yeah. And I think we will circle back again and do a come over cook dinner playlist. Because I feel like guys don't know the at home playlist too. That at home playlist I feel like is way different than the playlist you have in the car coming home.
What do you mean, cook? What to cook?
No, not what to cook, but movie. Like the playlist, like the music you playing in the background, ambiance. Revisit. Revisit that for when she comes over.
Right.
She comes up into your room, y'all chilling, you got the music vibing.
And 7 o'clock on the dot.
And you in the drop top cruising the streets. A lot of guys don't understand.
They don't.
Everything needs to be premeditated.
To the window.
Oh, God. So,
SWAT job.
let's get it started.
Okay.
I'm going to be on the first. I'll be on the first bucket. And I will tell you, my first movie is, who am I going with? I'm going to go with Crazy Stupid Love.
Okay.
Crazy Stupid Love. Steve Carell is living an American dream. He has a job, a beautiful house, great children, and a beautiful wife named Emily. Carl seemingly has a perfectly life. However, when he learns that Emily is unfaithful, he gets a divorce. Now he's back on the prowl. And I hate to say proud, but he's back single and out. And Ryan Gosling steps in to help him learn how to talk to women. This is the perfect rom-com. I don't know. Have you ever seen Crazy Stupid Love?
Not all the way through.
Okay.
I know the gist.
Yeah. You know the gist of it. And this is the thing. He teaches him style. He teaches him words. He teaches him how to talk. And it's just a fun movie to go back and forth. And watching a guy that is a showmanship fall in love with a random girl.
Right.
That is turns out to be the love of his life. So you have funny, quirky romance, comedy. It's funny. It's cute.
Real life.
Still romantic, and it's real life.
Yeah.
And you got Ryan Gosling.
So how do you
think
Steve
Carell.
The girl that you're in bed with will take that though if you turn that on?
I feel like in the 90 percentile, she's already seen it. I feel like 90% of women have already seen the movie. They like the movie. Everybody's a fan of Steve Carell. He's funny. A lot of women are a fan of Ryan Gosling. They rate him a heartthrob.
You put it on. I love this movie.
You put it on. You rather be funny and romantic. What do we say about the funny guy? The funny chubby guy? He's always in season.
Oh,
always
season proof.
Always. Yeah. The funny chubby guy is always in season because he'll let you eat. He doesn't care how he thinks the world of you, and he worships the ground you walk on, and he's funny. And he makes you laugh. You can't stop laughing.
That's huge.
And 9 out of 10 times he's probably a fantastic cook.
Right.
Let's be honest.
For sure.
Let's be honest. He always telling you to hit it with something. He always telling you to hit the season with something.
No real measurements?
Nah, exactly. Never seen it. Give me one.
I've always liked 50 First Dates.
Ooh, Adam Sandler.
Drew Barrymore.
Like it.
It's like lighthearted. Everybody's seen it. She has a messed up memory, but he keeps going at her every single day, and he's 100%. Willing to put in the work every single time.
100%. Hey, an untapped characteristic that people always seem to forget. He's a vet. He deals with animals. Every woman loves animals.
Right. So how do you think, if I had a girl in bed and I put that on, what is she thinking?
I love this movie. It's super funny. I love the animals. I've already seen it. I love Drew Barrymore.
I love the way that he's persistent. He doesn't care about her flaw.
Yeah.
He's willing to put himself out there for her.
Not even doesn't care about his flaw. You see the effort he puts in.
Effort. Absolutely.
Ooh, that word
all
right
the way
there.
All the way to the end.
Hey. Women love that word effort.
Yeah. The only thing about that movie I wish she would have just got cured and then, but it was too easy. That'd be too easy,
That'd be too easy of a movie.
Yeah. But
I mean, yeah.
But I've always liked that movie.
Nah, you know what? It's lighthearted. Like you said, it's a lighthearted comedy that has a little bit of romance in it.
Yeah.
People don't realize that, God, women still want to laugh and feel snuggled and can joke. This is what I say. Abs are great. Okay. Not going to take anywhere from a chiseled guy that's in the gym taking care of himself, this and the third. Does he have a soft feminine side? I get you have to be the warrior in the garden, but the warrior in the garden is still taking care of the garden.
Right.
Like, are you going to open up to her a little so she can feel the compassion and feel some emotion?
They do. They do.
Yeah.
Just they don't show it maybe outside, but they show it with her.
You hope
which
so.
is what she likes.
You hope he does, but that's why I always tell people, like, Dog, a girl is not looking for what you think she's looking for, because in the end, she's looking for someone to make her laugh,
right?
And for someone she could feel vulnerable with and safe with. Mm-hmm. Safety is
full comfort.
Yeah, I mean, safety has a number of definitions. Yeah, definitions. Sure. But I mean, in essence, when you can make her laugh and that, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a movie I just recently saw, Love at First Sight. On their flight from New York to London, Hadley and Oliver fall in love with each other. However, they lose each other at the customs and possibly of ever meeting again. That seems improbable, but destiny may have a way of changing the odds. Okay. Super dope movie.
When did this come
I
out?
could call it a spoiler alert. No, it just recently dropped on Netflix.
There's never been a movie called Love at First Sight before?
I mean, wow. No, yeah, apparently not. But I will tell you it was a dope movie because of the fact the way it was shot, the way it was narrated.
Okay.
It left you at the edge of your seat, and it had romance, it had funny, it had life experiences, but we've all been to the airport, you know. Some people that fly a lot always have these conversations and never were able to keep in touch. So
they sat next to each other on the plane and everything?
I'll give up a little bit of the story. She was in business class. He was in coach.
Okay.
His seatbelt buckle was broken.
They moved him up?
They moved him up to business class.
It
was fate. Prior to that, they were talking off the plane. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But it was super dope. They watched the movie together.
Nice.
You know, it's 10 hours on a flight or 6 hours on a flight. Like, it was super romantic. Like you every time you thought something was going to happen, it didn't happen. But it was just a dope. It was a dope little rom-com.
Yeah.
Where it was 90 minutes of like, damn, okay, like,
I'm going to break my seatbelt on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they might put you on the next flight. So, but with that being said, you know, a woman watching that was like, damn, like, you know, she would still get in her feels. Even if it is a brand new movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie that you guys could watch. She's cuddled up against you.
Do you think she'll fall for that more than a guy would? Like, feel or 100%. I mean, you watched it. How'd you feel about it? You're like, this would be cool with the girl.
Oh yeah. No, I did watch it with my girl.
Yeah,
super dope. Like you could tell, like, as things were happening for her, my girl got closer.
Oh, okay.
And like, it was. I was like, oh, this is a dub. Like okay, I can watch it. Yeah, this is a dub. We can put this all together. We run this back. But that's what I'm trying to tell guys. Like, Dad, like, put on the rom-com. Like,
you can't go wrong.
Relax.
You can't go wrong with the rom-com because it shows your funny side.
Yeah,
and,
like, have a good time.
Yeah.
Relax, bro.
All right, I got one.
All right, go ahead.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Popular movie.
Yep.
Everybody's seen it.
Yep.
Shows the guy with a lot of money but does not care about it.
No.
He's just in love with the girl.
Mm-hmm.
He goes through he doesn't even tell her that he has money.
Mm-mm.
You know, and they both fall in love, and that's the way it is.
Now let me ask you this: in a real life situation, do you think men really care if a woman has money?
No.
I don't care about the other way around. I'm not talking about that.
Right.
I'm talking about, do you think a man cares if a woman has money?
I mean, he's got to care what she's doing in life and stuff. But
Yeah.
a lot of times when people meet and they fall in love or whatever, they don't even worry about that stuff. At least not initially.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And nothing else matters at that point, which is kind of like how this movie was.
100%.
A lot of factors did not want them together.
Yep.
But he did. And she did, and it worked. Good movie, funnies, good cast, good acting.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the sequel.
Really? I like it. I also like that. I'll tell you this. Another movie I picked. Funny, romantic, but not romantic, but more of the comedy romantic. Okay. I don't know if you've seen this, but you need to see it if you haven't. It came out last year. It's called The Wrong Missy.
I have not seen it.
I will tell you this. Okay, disaster strikes when a man invites his dream girl to an island resort, but a previous blind date with the same name shows up instead.
What?
Bro, it died.
I know you watch a movie like that. You'll watch anything.
Bro, when I tell you this, if you watch this, bro, give me 20 minutes of your life, and I guarantee you'll watch the whole thing.
Was it like Twisted or?
It's just fucking hilarious, bro. Like, it's hilarious. It's like Netflix, yeah. Okay. Yeah. 20 minutes. Give me the first 20 minutes of your life.
And then see if it sucks me in.
No, 100% will. Because of the way things keep happening for this guy. And
like, how would the girl that you're with in bed or on the couch watching, how would she would be like?
She's laughing. She's grabbing me. We are talking about the movie. Like, we're excited to see what happened next. Okay.
Excited to see what happens next is big.
100%.
Right.
Because now y'all have a bond.
Especially if you haven't seen it.
And if you haven't seen it, you guys create a bond together. If you have seen it, because if you haven't seen it and she sees it and she's laughing, she's gonna go tell all her other friends. And when did you watch this? Mm-hmm. Oh, I went over to such and such. You put it on.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
it's a good movie.
She's like, oh yeah.
And the fact that you put it on, you knew exactly what to do, right?
You knew exactly what to do because now you got in touch with her romance side as well as her comedy side.
Can I say something too? Like, you should have the movie ready in your head already. If she comes over,
I hope so.
You should not be
Dear God,
surfing and blah blah blah. It's like,
dear God, I hope so. Like, dog, don't waste the time. Have that motherfucker cued. Have the popcorn if you need it out. Like,
exactly.
Like that. Make sure the pillows on the couch are angled to where the two seats are in the middle. Like, I don't even know if I should even be explaining this. Like, bro,
what else do you think? Bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine. Make sure. I don't even care if this is custom at your house. Shoes off at the door.
What about a blanket on the couch?
Blanket on the arm of the couch. You want it to be inviting, but not like.
You don't want to be like, hey, come on in.
Yeah. come on under this blanket. No, you don't need to be that guy.
Roll into a burrito.
Yeah, no. Like, I think you should, like you said, man, premeditate. If you know she likes wine, bro, have a bottle of wine out. Dog, not in plastic.
How's
cup.
popcorn touch?
This is the thing with popcorn. Popcorn can get messy, can get greasy.
You gotta. Oh, I love butter on this thing. Pour it on. Butter, mayonnaise, salt. Jesus Christ.
No. It should be light. It shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even be popcorn. It should honestly be drinks. Let's have a glass of wine, catch a movie.
True.
Okay. Like, the house should be lit with 3 candles. Okay. Like, set the mood. Okay. And guys, 3 of the same scent candles. Don't be fucking up her allergies. Like that. Come on, bro. Like, just plain candle. Light. Done. 3 nice, heavily lit.
So you think that the candles should be on the table already? You light it, then hit the lights, and then.
Yeah, I mean, set the mood, bro.
And guys, when you do it as if you've done it before. Don't fumble the lighter. No. It's just routine.
Don't put the light. Don't even put the candle anywhere near y'all. Don't put it on
Right.
the end table. None of that bullshit.
Because when the
Put
lights
the
off, the TV light is already there, and then the candle is just another touch to help you out.
Exactly.
Yes.
If she needs to see her way to the bathroom. Do not
I don't
try
have
to.
a candle. I'm gonna leave my fridge open for the light to. Jesus. All right, I got a classic.
Go ahead.
Something About Mary.
Perfect. Catch.
You like that?
Yeah, it's a ball. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. You want to know why everybody's seen it? Cameron
Everybody's
Diaz.
seen it. Cameron Diaz.
Boy,
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Well, Brett Favre's in the movie. I mean,
Things didn't work out with Tiz.
hell yeah, bro. And
Fate brings them. Kind of fate brings them
it's
together.
just all in all funny. Like, it's cool. It's funny. Like,
Also, the message is like she would never date a guy like them.
Yeah.
But because the movie brought them together, she gives him a chance, and she realizes maybe I like this guy.
yeah, 100%.
Right. So maybe if you're watching with a girl and she's like kind of teetering, she's like, maybe I should give this guy a chance. Does that help?
100%. It would help.
Yeah.
It would help. You don't need to put on 40-year-old virgin. Okay?
No,
You don't need to put about a guy just trying to get sex. Okay?
I need that discount.
That's not what we're doing, bro. Like, you can't. guys.
Rain dance.
None of that, okay? None of that. I mean, Along Came Polly. That's teeter totter.
That's the movie I'm also thinking about.
Yeah,
Along Came Polly.
it's funny, but it might be a little teeter totter.
Right.
It might fall along the lines of just comedy.
That is very comedy.
Yeah. I would
do you
tell, if it was me again, like I said, I would tell, if I'm going for a throwback, I would tell anybody to put on Sweet Home Alabama.
Reese Witherspoon?
Reese Witherspoon. Absolutely.
I don't remember that movie.
Huh?
I don't remember that. She's like a lawyer or something, right?
She's like a fashion designer.
Oh, okay. Wow. Totally off.
Yeah. I mean, it's a super dope movie. I always tell everybody, like, it's a young woman who reinvented herself as a New York City socialite, must return to home to Alabama to obtain a divorce from her husband after 7 years of being gone.
Okay.
She ultimately falls back in love with her husband and goes back and loves the hometown experience. And it's a movie that shows you don't always know the full story. You don't always know how situations end.
Mm-hmm.
And your perception of what may be is way different than what you realize. And you probably have liked the same thing your whole life, but you thought otherwise. Yeah. So it plays on a woman's feelings. Do you want the money or do you want the love?
Right.
You know.
And she's gonna be thinking about that.
100%. And she's just gonna. But then she's going to want to know if you're involved with her family. The question brings up a lot of questions, basically. Yeah. So it's a good movie to have questions after, and it's a good movie to talk about, good movie to laugh. And two guys, look, let me explain something to you. You're not trying to watch The Notebook. You're not trying to watch Titanic. You need to get these movies 90 minutes, okay? Like, guys. Guys, you're not trying to put on Land Before Time. Like, guys, I need you guys to realize, you're looking for a threshold movie. That movie has to fall right around that 90-minute window, okay? Not enough for her to be so tired that she falls asleep on your lap, but enough to have a good time. Movie turns off, and y'all can still kick the vibe, have a great time, right. Put on some music, open another bottle of wine, catch another vibe.
And if
it permits, take it to the bedroom, if you're not already there. Right.
And a lot of times, we talked about this before, if you have a girl at your place, in bed or on the couch already, you're probably not expecting to finish the movie anyways. So she's already comfortable with you. Yeah. You're with her at the end of the night, at night. You probably have drinks or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
She's not gonna. You just can't fumble it. You just can't mess it up by putting a stupid movie on.
And we all know everybody that fumbles the bed. There's always a guy that does too much.
I'm gonna turn
it's like what they say.
To watch
what do they say? You T-Pain and you doing too much. Like, dog, just sit back and chill. Like, catch the vibe. You know, Doc, why are you trying to shoot the 3 when the layup will do just fine?
How do you, let's say you're with a girl, right?
Okay.
In the past, how have you made the first move on it? Especially, is there a time in the movie, or is there time and a place to do it? Or
I mean, you could tell if she'll inch over a little bit. You bring your arm around, put it over her, chill. I mean, you should like if she's there for the movie. 9 times out of 10, she's comfortable enough with you that you could put her arm around her.
exactly. And once your arms are around her, it's game time. Like don't mess it up.
Don't die. I feel like sometimes you saying too much ruins the mood.
True.
Shut up.
She's already there. She's
She's already there with you, late. Y'all drinking wine.
Don't mess it up.
Like, you can watch and tell if a girl's going to slowly sip her wine or she's waiting to have another glass. She's had a long day. And that's why I always say, Doug, if, like, even at my house, Coy, shoes off at the front door. That's just off, tip off.
She was what?
Shoes are off at the front door.
Oh, sure.
Just like your house. Shoes off at the front door. You want to know what that does? Now her shoes are off. She's comfortable.
So I can turn on Lord of the Rings, the extended version.
See what I'm talking about? Stuff like that.
Don't
right
do
there.
that, guys.
Y'all over here trying to get her caught up with all that bullshit? No, bro.
I've been with a girl. She liked the Marvel movies and stuff.
That's cool.
So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, we can watch it. You know, like whatever you like, but just don't assume that she likes a movie that you like.
Absolutely not.
Take your.
Those questions should have
feelings are-
already been answered on the first date,
Yeah.
or in through text messages or phone conversation. Like KYP.
So how do you feel about if a girl goes to a guy's house and he puts on like 50 Shades of Grey?
No,
He's just taking
no,
up
no,
a
no,
notch.
no.
That's way too aggressive.
I'm not saying that it's there
Yeah.
or it should be there, but why are you putting something on that is questionable?
Right, and she can be like, "Oh, what's this guy into?"
Yeah,
Instead of just putting on the regular movie, she's down for it. She's at your place.
Yeah,
she's comfortable,
dog,
and then
she
you can do
chilling.
whatever you want
Yeah,
after.
dog, she chilling, she laughing,
Yeah.
she having a good time.
That
You
was
know,
my
but-
4th movie, by the way. But I just wanted to see the opinion.
Oh, no.
I would
Bro,
never do that.
Bro, no. You got the bottle of wine open. She already finished her first glass. You might have to go back for a second bottle of wine
Right.
during the intermission of the movie. She has to get up, go to the bathroom. When she gets up, you make the pillows a little bit tighter. She sit back down.
I think we had a
Y'all can-
podcast about this. Like, if she is there, don't make sure you don't finish the movie. Like, otherwise
Yeah,
you're just sitting there.
I mean,
and she's
like-
probably thinking, "Why didn't he make a move?" Or
Yeah, exactly. Don't try to finish the movie. Like, you could creep, you could chill. You put your hand on her leg. She can put her
Yeah.
hand on top of you.
or putting her leg on top of your
Exactly.
Your leg.
So she can get comfortable.
That's a move. fellas.
Massage on the
That's a move.
feet,
That's a move,
like,
fella.
but you gotta be aware of touch and know where she's at and
Comfortable,
understand
yeah,
the
absolutely.
comfortability of it, because she will give you cues. I mean,
Please read them.
yeah, no, please, because if you sit down and she's already like boom right next to you, snuggled up, no, put your arm up.
You
bro.
might not get to the first act.
Nah,
That's
put
it.
your arm up, chill, have a good time, laugh. You know, a couple glasses of wine in.
Yeah.
You open another bottle. She goes to the restroom. She comes back. You know, y'all sit back on the couch. She gets even closer, snuggles up on you.
That's
you know
the
she
point
likes
where
you.
you need to take a hint.
100%.
At this point, don't think you have to finish a movie. Never think you have to finish a movie.
No. Doug, take the hint. No, but know the cues, know the signs.
Know the
Like-
cues, know the signs.
Like, she is, she's like, wow, he didn't even make a move. No, don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't.
Like, she'll give you
not,
the cues
fellas,
and the
you
hints.
might not get that chance ever again.
100%. Like, I think you would know or not know, and if you don't, the way she's acting and the way she's touching you and the way she's pushing your hand and
Yeah.
holding your hand and leaning on you will tell you if she likes you. First of all,
There's
I
no
would
downside to it.
I would hope no girl's going over to a guy's house after a couple dates that doesn't like the guy. Like, why are you at his house watching a movie?
Exactly.
That would be my question. Like,
Exactly.
and that's what I would want to sit down and know. Like, you hated the first 2 dates. He invited you over to watch a movie and you went.
If you're not gonna,
No. If you don't like him, why did you go?
Yeah. There's no point of that. Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
to be honest with you, yeah, like
Watch a movie, you can watch a movie at home.
like not even that. Like, why would you go? Like, you know, and y'all aren't friends, and you know he's taking her on a date.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just.
No, I agree with you. Fellas, the movies that we listed are right there for you.
Dog, they're free.
They're free on whatever stream you have.
Free.
Don't
They're
put on
free.
a stupid movie. Don't put on sports.
Don't put on sports. Don't put on Entourage. Don't put on.
Don't put on
anything.
something overly sexual because you're trying to like get a hint. She's already there.
She's already there.
She's fine. She's giving you the hint.
Yeah.
You just have to not fuck it up.
And plenty of y'all do. Don't say anything. She will probably lead it. There's a lot of aggressive women out there these days too.
A lot of guys just can't take a hint.
I think a lot of guys fuck it up by opening up their mouth. That's the problem, Coy. Just saying. All right, let's get out of here. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message, guys. I can't thank y'all enough. Let's keep it rocking, and we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married. Now you know, it's first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole
Really?
nother
You think so?
subject. I think